Swung on and missed for the first strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete, and stepping up to the plate, Andres Guardado.
Leading off
he got
for
called
the
out
Rangers,
on strikes his last
the
time
left
through.
fielder.
Yeah, always
Andres
frustrating to go down
Guardado.
looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-bat.
The windup and the 0-1. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Now batting, the
Here's
designated
Brock
hitter,
Holt now.
Brock Holt.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Now batting, center fielder,
into the box,
Omar
Gutierrez. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Here's Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 1
Leading off
for him
for
here
the
in this one.
Rangers, the right fielder,
Pitch on its way.
Marcell Ozuna.
Slow roller out to short. Lyles fields it cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So next to the plate,
up next
Texas,
to the Rangers,
Scott Loomis,
the first
comes
baseman,
into this at bat 0 for
Scott
1 in the ball game.
Loomis.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well thrown sinker that time down, but in the strike zone. Fouled away. Oh, 0-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Third
that
base
pitch was right on the button. Beautiful pitch. And
Longoria.
He'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. Longoria is one of the very best corner infielders in the game today. Oftentimes first and third basemen are known for their offensive work, but he's truly a multi-dimensional talent. Really makes an impact on defense, and that makes him incredibly fun to watch every time he takes the field.
Yeah, watching him go about his business. First step quickness, his reaction time is unparalleled. Able to make all the plays, and he takes a ton of pride in his craft.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. One left for Texas. Sixth inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Into the box now, Tomas Telis.
Leading off for the Rangers,
so make him
the
0
catcher.
for 1 so far.
Come on.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
1-1.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher. Here's another 1-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Now batting.
Standing in
the
now,
shortstop,
Matt Duffy.
Matt Duffy.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in,
the left
Andres
fielder.
Guardado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Swings through it for strike number 2. Here's a little chopper up the middle, and this is knocked down on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Brock Holt. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Striding into the box, Omar.
Leading off
Good
for the
clearance.
Rangers,
Not sure if this
the
is a
center
powerhouse
fielder,
pitching performance
Omar.
by both teams
Gutierrez.
or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded foul off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
the right fielder, number 13,
Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell
And he lays off
Ozuna.
there 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the
Up
game's
next
over.
for the Rangers,
Into the box
the
now,
first baseman,
Scott Loomis.
Scott Loomis.
As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Rangers set down in order. Still no score. So striding in, Evan Longoria.
Leading off
0
for the
from him so
Rangers,
far in this one.
the third
Starting
baseman,
to run out of time. They haven't been
Evan
able to score any runs.
Longoria.
As we're moving late into this one, a perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Bounce. Marquez is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box, Frank Bach. As
The batter,
switch
number
hitter will take his
19,
cuts left-handed
second
here.
baseman,
It's very
Right.
difficult being a switch
Back.
hitter, and very rarely you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Fouled off. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And it's fouled away.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into
Up
the
next
box,
for the Rangers,
Tomas Telis.
the catcher, Thomas.
As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled away. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Ladies and gentlemen.
At the plate, Shane
Now
Newberry.
the center fielder, Jay.
Watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at
The
bay,
final line
and as
score
a
for our
result,
ball.
he's Well, with the roof shut.
Play ball.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers,
First pitch
the
coming.
shortstop,
Here it is.
Gene Segura.
And that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for the Brewers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, one man to look out for is Yonder Alonso. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
So the bases are empty with one man gone.
Second.
And that'll bring
The
up the
third
third baseman, Justin
Justin
Turner.
Turner.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit weak to the mound. And that's the second out. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Scooter Gennett.
Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Eckert has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Second inning straight ahead here at Miller Park with no score. Stephen Eckert. He, of course, no slouch at the plate, as he, in fact, took home the Silver Slugger Award for National League pitchers a season ago. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to... Leading off the inning, Christopher Bell.
For the
and
Brewers,
they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 30.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
In now, Jason Hayward.
Batting's
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Hayward.
First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Here's a pitch popped up, but should be playable for Mesoraco. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Here's Yonder Alonso.
The first baseman, Yonder.
And he's been tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Stafford on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders. So coming to the plate, A.J. Pollock. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
A.J.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Gets him looking. Strike three. Settling in now, Art Gidry. He'll
Batting
get to take his first
the
cuts
catcher,
here.
number 0.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
In now, Jason Anderskow. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And it's fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 1-0. Stepping into the box, Gene Segura.
For the Brewers,
he's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop,
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Eckert moving to his left. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here.
Now batting,
swinging
third
bunts in my
baseman.
day. As soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Segura aboard here at first with nobody out. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball.
The
Even
batter,
if you
number
recognize
2,
the breaking ball
second
out of the
baseman,
pitcher's hand, it's
Shooter.
so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Just a tick behind for a strike. And he fouls this one off. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter,
now batting,
Christopher Bell.
number 30.
Number 1 for him here in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Stephen
now
Eckert.
batting, the pitcher.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Eckert.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. And good for him. Steven Eckert has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll start things out here in the home fifth,
Leading
and it's been tough
Brewers,
sledding for this lineup
the
through
right
the
fielder,
first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Swing and a miss for strike one.
I got a ball, one strike.
Good action on the sinker, 1-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Again, a 1-2. Still 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Another one sent foul. The 1-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So one gone in the Milwaukee 5th, and
now
that'll bring in the University of Miami product, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Yonder Alonso. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Now batting,
stepping in now,
center
A.J.
fielder,
Pollock.
A.J.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's
Pollock.
0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Del Carmen is there, and he'll bring this one in. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kidry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard down to the right. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard
Your attention,
now.
please.
Steven Woodson will get the call here as he'll hit for
number
the pitcher.
33. Steven.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen, as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Lifted down the line in left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will... Ready for another shot now, Gene Segura. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, man. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in once again, Justin
Now
Turner.
batting,
He struck
third
out
baseman,
swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a
Turner.
fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
6 pitches, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Hard to beat that. And beyond that, he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty looking pitch.
Standing in now, Scooter
Now
Jeanette.
batting, the second baseman,
He'll
Scooter.
send the first one he sees on the ground to
Jeanette.
second. Marquez scoops it up, throw in time, and the side is into the box now.
Leading off the
Steven
start.
Eckert.
The pitcher, Steven Eckert.
First offering on its way. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
And now back to the
Now
leadoff spot in the
second
Cubs
baseman,
lineup. Stepping
Alfredo
forward, Alfredo
Marquez.
Marquez. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. So it's first and second now. Nobody
Now
out.
batting,
And that'll
third
bring in
baseman,
Tommy La Stella to
Tommy
bat next.
La Stella.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Now at the plate, Devin Mesoraco. He was
Now
drilled by
batting,
a pitch his
Devin.
last time up.
Devin Mesoraco.
The 1-2. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. There's one. Back to first, but he heard the footsteps that time, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Striding forward now, the Brewers
Leading
cleanup
off
hitter,
for the
Christopher Bell. He'll
the
start
left
things
fielder,
out here in the bottom
number
of inning
30.
number 7. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The next 0-2. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short
Up next
memory.
for
Well, that's
Milwaukee,
obviously the case with this
the
batter.
right
He
fielder,
came into that third
Jason
at-bat after getting his ticket
Hayward
punched twice and was able to get a single.
Looking at his career totals, Hayward slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter
the first
to get
baseman,
that
number
two-seamer up in the
23,
zone, or you're going to ground
Younger.
into a double play.
And a
Alonso.
fastball's in there for strike 1. Fouled off. Bell, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no
Now
problems
batting.
working out of the stretch
The
right
center
now,
fielder.
Matt. He's taking
AJ.
control of this inning after giving up that hit.
Wallace.
Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Behind 0-2 now. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Milwaukee leaves one. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now at the plate, Stephen Eckert.
Now
Fourth
batting.
plate appearance
The
for him tonight, and why not?
Steven
He's been in control
Eckert.
all game long. This is line to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. Rivera isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The relay throw. Throw to third, and he's out. That'll end the inning. Now batting, Art Guidry. He singled his last time up.
It doesn't look very
catcher,
promising so far in
number
this one
0.
as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Ladies and
Martin
gentlemen,
Maldonado
your
will
attention,
move into
please.
the on-deck circle now to
Hitting
try
for
to
the
get
Brewers,
something started here with
number
one gone
20,
in the inning.
Martin Maldonado.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Maldonado, 33 years old. He was a supplemental round selection back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 9.
So the lineup flips
Shortstop,
over and digging in. Gene Segura.
Segura.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Stepping in, Justin Turner. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being
third
shut
baseman.
out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, This has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the third time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Second baseman, Scooter.
Into the box, Scooter Gennett.
Gennett.
As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. At the plate, Christopher Bell.
Now
First
batting.
pitch coming. Here
Number
it is.
30.
And that misses, ball one.
Hey, in this day and age where everybody's watching the pitch count, that was pitch number 100 in the 9th inning, but he still looks awfully impressive on the mound.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Gennett, base runner at first with 1 out. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, it's a matchup from the NL Central between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Stephen Eckert will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance. And
leading off tonight for Pittsburgh.
Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Gordon.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He hit over .320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jesus Sanchez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Now at the plate, Matthew Roper, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League.
Matthew Roper.
Popped him up. Mesoraco is under it. 1 down. Ready now, Pedro Alvarez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Alvarez.
And he fouls this one off. Alvarez tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better. But that's the book on him at this point. Behind 0-2 now.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch. And if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Batting 5th. The catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 1-0 the count. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. The ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you've got to be a little frustrated right here that that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
The 0-2 once more. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Batting 8th. The shortstop.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Florimon, 33 years old. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Craig Venner. 9-1-2 due up.
Craig
First
Venner.
pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
The
Here's
batter,
D.
number
Gordon
50,
now.
second baseman, D. Gordon.
As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Now
batting,
Jesus
left field,
Sanchez.
Jesus.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
So he punches him out and looking at the
Now
fastball.
batting,
Jesus
the center fielder,
Sanchez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Gordon leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Newberry is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Coming to the plate now,
Batting
Stephen
ninth,
Eckert. And
the
he
pitcher,
can give his guys an early
Stephen
lead if he can come through here.
Eckert.
Line towards center field. McCutcheon is there. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Matthew Roper. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Fouled away. Pulled toward right center field. Newberry is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. In now is Pedro Alvarez. A base hit in his first trip.
The first baseman, Pedro.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on the first to get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
13, Salvador Perez.
And that's in there for strike 1. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. Fouled off. Another 0-2 coming. First. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is stepping in and ready for another shot. Gregory Polanco. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Grounded to the right. Marquez is there, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Up next for the Buccos, Pedro Florima.
Now batting, shortstop, Pedro Florima.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Craig Venner. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Craig Venner.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stafford is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding in once again, D. Gordon. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Around first, digging for 2. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucs. It's a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way. This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Marquez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Andrew McCutchen
Leads off second with one gone in the inning. On he pops it up. Marquez has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matthew Roper. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, some really good pitching going into the 6th inning in this one. Big RBI base hit to break through. What a pitcher's duel this been.
Yeah, Dan, the pitching's been great, but something I've been focusing on is how great the defenses have been on both sides. To push a run across in the 6th inning, let's get the bullpens fired up.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And it's fouled away. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him. And now the Cubs pitcher, Stephen Eckert. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. At the plate, Salvador Perez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Ready once again, Gregory Polanco. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Polanco.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Newberry sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Pedro Florimon. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Del Carmen. And that retires the side. So in now for Chicago, Stephen Eckert. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball.
Driven to deep right field. Back goes Polanco at the track. Gone. Big dog's gotta eat. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 2nd home run early in the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
So striding forward now, Vance Street, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
The batter,
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today. Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Now in the box,
next for
Jesus Sanchez. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
Sanchez.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Stafford will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Standing in, Andrew McCutchen not providing much out of the three-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matthew Roper. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Roper.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So stepping in, Pedro Alvarez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Pedro Alvarez.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Cubs have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Cubs jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Steven Eckert earns the win, his second, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.